Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And let's continue the series I've been doing where I name who I believe is the best player in each NBA franchise's history. Their all-time GOAT. Previously did this for the NFL teams are in a playlist. Also, the NBA teams I've done are in a playlist as well. I've been going in alphabetical order. Today we land on the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, the 76ers began as the Syracuse Nationals, were the Nationals from the 49-50 until the 62-63 season, have been known as the Philadelphia 76ers since the 1963-64 season. 76 seasons of action. They won 3 championships, once as the Nationals in 1955, twice as the 76ers in 1967 and 1983. Now, before I name the GOAT, I've been revisiting the Mount Rushmores I did 2 years ago, where I attempted to name who I believe are the 4 best players in each franchise history. So before I name the best, I've just been seeing if I would make any changes. And I actually did decide to make a change to the 76ers, and it's not an active player. But in alphabetical order by last name, we have the still Wilt Chamberlain. Played just 3 full seasons with the Sixers, but won a championship and won MVP in all 3 of them. Julius Erving, 11 seasons with the 76ers, MVP in the 80-81 season. We got Allen Iverson, MVP in 2001, helped guide the 76ers to an NBA Finals appearance. And lastly, the guy I included, Moses Malone. I originally did not have him. I had Hal Greer. Decided to change. Malone was the 1982-83 MVP with the 76ers. Also a part of their championship winning team that season. So honorable mentions. I already mentioned Hal Greer. Other 2 guys that were most difficult to leave off, Sir Charles Barkley, and Joel Embiid. I thought long and hard about including him. Decided not to, although he could definitely make his way on in the future. Other honorable mentions, another tough omission from the early days of the league, Dolph Schayes, Billy Cunningham, Maurice Cheeks, and Chet Walker, to name a few. But in the end, I decided my best player in Philadelphia 76ers history is Dr. J, Julius Erving. Now, Erving started his career in the ABA for 5 seasons before joining the 76ers for his last 11 professional seasons. Was named the 1980-81 MVP, part of their championship winning team in 1983. Also had MVP finishes of 2nd, 3rd, 5th twice, 6th, and 10th with the 76ers. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his basketball reference page. So Erving was an all-star in all 11 of his seasons with Philadelphia. He made 5 All-NBA first teams, including 4 in a row from 79-80 to 82-83. Was All-NBA second team twice as well. In his 11 seasons with the Sixers, 836 regular season games, averages of 22 points, 6.7 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.8 steals, 1.5 blocks, shot 50.7% from the field, and 77.7% from the charity stripe. Erving averaged more than 20 points per game each of his first 9 seasons with the 76ers, with a high of 26.9 in the 79-80 season. Had 2 other seasons where he averaged more than 24 a game as well. Excellent shooter, shot over 50% 6 times with the 76ers. Was a pretty good rebounder as well. 8.5 in his first season with the team, and another season where he averaged 8. Had 4 seasons where he averaged at least 4 assists. 3 straight seasons from 79-80 to 81-82 where he averaged at least 2 steals and had at least a block per game every season with the 76ers. As mentioned, he was part of the 1983 championship winning team with the 76ers. They also reached the NBA Finals in 1980, where they lost to the Los Angeles Lakers. 141 career playoff games with the team, averages a 21.9 points, 7 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.7 blocks. So his numbers really didn't go down in the postseason as well. Julius Erving, 11 seasons with the 76ers. In my eyes, it was enough to consider him the best player in franchise history. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. This was a hard one because Wilt Chamberlain obviously had the highest peak of anyone. And if you considered his time with the Philadelphia Warriors, which, that's not part of the 76ers history, he probably would be number one if you just said the best player in Philadelphia NBA history. But of course, the Philadelphia Warriors is mixed in with the Golden State Warriors. A guy like Moses played just 4 seasons. Iverson was spectacular. But anyhow, again, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, whether it's with my GOAT or with the Mount Rushmore. Now, with all these, I take a look at the active roster and decide if anyone has a chance to overtake the GOAT, make the Mount Rushmore, be an honorable mention. I already mentioned Joel Embiid absolutely has a chance to be on the Mount Rushmore. Does he have a chance to be the GOAT? Uh, yes, honestly, he does. I mean, he's still just 30 years old, but his injury problems would have to start subsiding, and he would have to have more success in the playoffs to do so. A guy like Tyrese Maxey, I don't think he's going to be able to make the Mount Rushmore, but definitely could be an honorable mention. Paul George, of course, just signed with the team. He's 34 years old. I don't anticipate him playing enough for the team to really be in consideration. But stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing the Phoenix Suns. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.